You may have taken care of them in some way, done them a favor, took them under your wing, helped them out. Some of you did provide for them. And now you just feel like you have to look over your shoulder. You don't know who you can trust. You can't believe they would do this to you, or you can't believe it turned out the way that they did. So these people or this person may have manipulated you by stressing you out with conflict and stress. Meanwhile, they were doing something behind the scenes, stealing or taking or damage, like causing some kind of loss. So I don't know what they did, but there's some kind of sadness around how long you worked for something, how hard you worked for something, and you're going to be very, very angry. There's something about putting in a lot of work and working really hard for a duration that is long term. It took you a long time to accomplish something, to work for something, to do something, to get some. Wow, yeah, this person could not let go of something in the past. Some of you, maybe they felt like you juggled them. It's going to be for select few of you, and they could not move past this. They could not let go of it. So they came back to betray you. Some of you, you did choose to commit to someone, and they had had it out for you ever since. They just could not let this go. Maybe this is what pushes you in the direction of getting this new skill, and you may end up being very successful at this. You know, everything has a reason. Sometimes we go through loss and loss and loss, and it seems bad, but then it pushes us on the right path. And then we get it all back 10 times. Aquarius, welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general, so not all of the messages will resonate to a T. Now we're going to jump into your channeled message, Aquarius. Aquarius, for you, I see a siren or a mermaid in the ocean. The siren jumps out of the water and heads down deeper into the ocean, where they are then approached by another siren being. Okay, now this siren that is approached stays very still, okay, as this other mermaid swims around them in circles very, very fast, almost like super speed. And this leaves the original siren very dizzy and confused. And then I see that the siren that was going circles around them left them high and dry. So it's giving me an energy of distracted you, or someone got distracted with commotion and chaos. Okay, so someone came into somebody's life, they stirred up a bunch of problems, chaos, and commotion, and they left somebody very maybe overwhelmed, stressed, confused, and then they just took off like nothing. And at the end, I'm seeing even it feels like you lost something. So it's almost like this person caused you loss or took something. Okay, it's like you were so distracted, or someone was so distracted that, or they distracted you while taking something from you. There's that. Either they caused a loss of something important in your life, or they took something from you, and you may realize that it was all a distraction. So I see resentment, and I see like this drive, this passion to take it back. Now, what is this thing? I guess only you guys will know. Maybe it's your power, maybe it's confidence, maybe it's an actual item, something that they actually took from you. And I see a lot of determination to find them. So there's like these thoughts of like, I will find this person. I'm going to find them. I'm going to look, and I'll search high and low, and I will find them, and I will grab it back, or I'll take it back, or I'll get it back. So it's like fiery determination to find them, even if you have to scour the ends of the ocean. So then I asked, did you find them? And it was showing me a scene where it's like you find the person, they're completely distracted by other things, and they don't even want this thing that they took from you. This thing that they made you lose, or this thing that they took from you. They didn't even care about it. It had no value to them. I see them kind of like throwing it away. So yeah, it's like throwing it away like it was a piece of junk. And this thing is, I see that it's very special, it's very sentimental, and it's invaluable. Like this item or this thing that they took or caused you to lose, it's irreplaceable. It is making me feel like it's something of value to you. Could be an actual material possession that they took. And it's like it's irreplaceable, this thing. It means a lot. It has a lot of value to you. Maybe it's a family heirloom or something that was passed down to you, or something sentimental, something precious to you. And because you see them like they don't even want it, they don't need it, they're just throwing it out like junk, you are furious at this point. Someone is furious, and I see them pointing at this individual and authorities coming in to take them away. So this is very interesting. This seems very specific. It seems like a story of someone conning you, scamming you, taking something from you, maybe stealing, or just causing you loss, or somebody lost. You know, this may not even be your story. Maybe you know somebody that had this happen to them. Maybe there's somebody that you know with Aquarius placements that did this to people. It's like they may have used or stolen from people or taken something or caused people loss. And I feel like they could have people that are very angry and upset with them, or this is you angry and upset with somebody who did this to you. And you want it back, whatever it is. You want it back. You're determined to get it back. You're determined to find this individual. And yeah, this person may get caught, okay? They may get taken away by authorities. It seems very specific. Usually my channeled messages are like metaphorical, but this seems like very specific. Okay, so let's see what comes out in the cards. All right, Aquarius. So now we're going to pull some oracles for you. Oracles for my Aquarius. We have the polarity. It says, integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. So this is about accepting everything as divine, even your darkness, even the darkness in the world. It all has its own purpose. And there can be no light without darkness, as there can be no darkness without light. Light creates shadow and darkness creates light. So not to see one as good or bad. It's just all, it just is. It's a part of life. It's a part of this world. It's a part of this dimension. And it's important to accept both sides of yourself, or the good and the bad of both things, okay? Sometimes bad things happen to good people, and it's for a very good reason. You know, it actually helps us. It strengthens us. It helps us advance spiritually. It helps us grow and learn and become more powerful. So everything has its own purpose. It's happening for us, not to us. So there's that, and there could be like two aspects of yourself that you need to integrate your darkness with your light. There's that as well. And we also have look at the bigger picture with Sagittarius energy. Okay. The sign of Sag is sticking out here today. We have Sag energy in the reading. You may be dealing with someone who has Sag placements, or you may have Sag placements yourselves. The energy of Sagittarius is very free. It's very adventurous. It likes to explore. It likes to expand. It likes knowledge. It likes learning. On the negative, it could be very flighty. It could be very non-committal. It could be very mean, ruthless. It could be selfish. It could be impulsive. It could be reckless. Okay, there's also generosity here. Sagittarius people are very generous. They're very giving. And they're also very honest people for the most part. So that energy could be here in the reading. Also, if you haven't yet, Sagittarius, the reading talked about addiction, robberies, people that were like stealing or taking from people. And then we have the Sagittarius reading before that, and the same thing. It was addiction and stealing and robbing people, and I'm getting that kind of vibe in this reading. Okay, there's definitely that vibe here. So let's get started. So starting off the reading, we do have the Three of Swords, which does talk of betrayal and loss. So there is some kind of heavy betrayal or loss in your life, and you are receiving some kind of news about this. It could be news of the whereabouts of your stolen items, of your damaged goods. It could be the whereabouts of the perpetrator, someone that did something, someone that caused you loss and betrayal. You're getting communication about this person, and it's looking like things are going to calm down after this. Like you are able to move past this, or you're trying to move past this. This news or this communication coming in about this loss and betrayal, it's now it's allowing you to be able to try and move past this and move to calmer waters. That's why it feels like someone is coming in with communication about the whereabouts, the location, or about the person who did this. And it's like, oh, thank God. Now I can move on from this. Or I might be able to get my items back. I might be able to get something back that this person took. Thank goodness. Like now I can try to move past this. Or it's news that someone's arrested, someone's caught. Okay? Thank God, now I can move past this. And I see some manipulation energy here. So someone may have manipulated you with an energy. You know, they may have came in and communicated that they wanted to move past things with you. Maybe they wanted to relocate closer to you. It was manipulation. Some of you also manifested this person to get caught, or for you to get your things back, whatever was taken. Some of you will be physical items that were taken, something that you were lost or betrayed over. You manifested this. It's like you wanted to do anything that you could, use all of your resources and your power and your skills to manifest this, where this person could be caught, or you could have your things returned, or you could move past this in some way. It's like someone came back acting like they wanted to fix things with you, and they only wanted to take something, use you for something, betray you, or take from you. This is a very specific reading, so if it doesn't resonate for everybody, I'm sorry, but this is definitely about betrayal. It may not be like taking things from you for everybody. It could be something else, but they betrayed you and they caused loss. This person, it could be someone that you cared about. It could be someone that you were trying to support financially or some other way. You could have had like a very mothering type of energy towards this person. Some of you have earth placements. This is you, or some of you, there's an earth sign involved in this. And it's shocking. It's like when they came forward and acted like they want to move past things with you, you were not expecting this person to come through. You were not expecting this from them. You were not expecting them to want to relocate to you or want to move past things with you. So they surprised you and they came forward like, I want us to be together, or I want to fix things with you, or I want to come towards you. Let's try to move past the past. And so, yeah, it's like you're putting all the pieces together. It's like they only came back so they could manipulate me. They only came back to take something from me. And it's weighing very heavily on you. I do see that whatever communication comes through, whatever news that you find out that's allowing you to move past things, it's weighing very heavily on you. Whatever you're finding out. Like I said, some of you may find out that this person had no care for your things, whatever it is that they took. They had no use for it. They had no care for it. They may have tried to toss it, or I don't know. There's something that they did not have any respect for what it is that they took, for the way they betrayed you. They had no respect. You're finding out somehow, some way, some kind of news, it's not going to be easy to hear. Like, you are not going to like this. It's really going to shock you what you're finding out. And you feel very weighed down by this, very bad. Especially because it's this person. Some of you, it's an earth sign. Some of you, it's some other sign. You really cared about them. You tried to nurture and take care of them and provide for them. Some of you, you know, could be like a teenage child of yours, or a cousin or an uncle, or someone related to you that you cared about. You cared for them, you nurtured them, you provided for them at some point. So the fact that you're finding out about what they did, how they had no respect or regard for something that they took or something that they did, it's very disturbing. And there's a lot of stress in the center of the spread. Like, there's sleepless nights, tossing and turning. You can't sleep. You can't think of anything else. It's just weighing so heavily on you. It's very, very devastating is what I'm getting. You're devastated what this person did, how they treated something. They had no respect or regard or sympathy or empathy. And this betrayal has you feeling very hurt, very wounded, very betrayed. You feel like you need to protect yourself. You feel like, who can I trust? I feel like I can't trust anybody now. You feel very weighed down. And it's because you genuinely tried to help this person. You genuinely cared for them. You genuinely tried to support them in some way. You may have taken care of them in some way, done them a favor, took them under your wing, helped them out. Some of you did provide for them. And now you just feel like you have to look over your shoulder. You don't know who you can trust. You can't believe they would do this to you, or you can't believe it turned out the way that they did. But yeah, some of them did something to you. They took something, or they're going to betray you or betrayed you in some way. They caused you some kind of loss. So I don't know what they did, but there's some kind of sadness around how long you worked for something, how hard you worked for something, and you're going to be very, very angry. There's something about putting in a lot of work and working really hard for a duration that is long term. It took you a long time to accomplish something, to work for something, to do something, to get something. Something that you worked for a very long time. There's loss associated with that. And you feel very hurt, very wounded, and very angry. So there's something that they're doing, and it's in a very disrespectful way. You may find out that they rob you in your sleep. They steal some kind of money, or they take off with a vehicle, or they destroy some kind of, maybe it's your home. You let them stay in your home, or you let them move in somewhere, or you let them borrow a car, something that you did because you cared about them. And, you know, the Queen of Pentacles works very hard for her belongings and what she has. She's very ambitious. She's very resourceful. And it is like right before this Eight of Pentacles, you worked very hard for something for a long time, and they're causing you some kind of loss with this. There's a lot of stress. Like, you're going to be very stressed, and there's something about like just wanting to move past this, just wanting them to relocate or move, or you want to leave the situation or the location, or you just want to move past this. You want to move on from this. There's something about this person coming back, wanting to relocate to you, or wanting to move past something with you to manipulate you. Or they ended up being very manipulative and just like very stressed and very pissed off, very bothered, very upset. You know, this person, whoever this person is, they could have brought a lot of chaos and conflict into your life as well. Like I said in the channeled message, it's like they swim circles around someone so fast to leave them dizzy and confused and distracted while they do this. So these people or this person may have manipulated you by stressing you out with conflict and stress, Meanwhile, they were doing something behind the scenes, stealing or taking or damage, like causing some kind of loss. Yeah, very upset. Someone worked very hard for this, and the Tower, it's like it's been taken or stolen or damaged. Very upset about this. And I see that it may take a very long time to move on from this or recover from this or move past this. It may take a long time. So there's some kind of devastating loss that they're causing. Oh man, this reading is heavy, and I wish I could see something positive here, but it's not. It's a situation that's devastating to somebody. So in the outcome, we have the Judgment. So someone coming back, wanting another chance. It's like they came back and they said whatever they needed to say. They said what they thought you wanted to hear. And they had kind of petty intentions, manipulation, tit for tat. They wanted revenge. You know, I'm seeing here, if it is some kind of an earth sign person, or it could be a feminine for some of you, that's only going to be for some of you. Some of you, it will be a masculine, but confirmation, if it's earth placements or a woman, this person seems very troubled. They seem to be having sleepless nights. Let's not put gender on it, okay? Let's just say the person who did this. They could be very troubled. They could be going through some kind of withdrawal, maybe off drugs, or mental illness, mental health break. They can't sleep. They're losing their mind. They're very stressed in their own life. And they could be going through a lot of chaos. Maybe a lot of drama in their own life. People are angry with them. People are looking for them. Especially if they, like, let's say it's an addict situation and they've been going around stealing from people. There are more than just you that are very devastated with this person. Very upset. Yeah, people did not expect that from this person, for them to do this to them. Especially if it's someone that you really care about and you took care of, like a family member or a child or a partner. Someone near and dear to you, someone that you had loyalty towards, you had dedication towards them, generous with them. This person could always depend on you or rely on you, like you genuinely treated them like they were a family member. And they came in telling you what you wanted to hear, confusing you, or coming towards you with chaos, drama, to distract you while they had some kind of trick up their sleeve. Some kind of vengefulness here, something that they did to win over you or defeat you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm being brought back to this, like polarity. Look for the good in the bad, okay? Integrate both your sides. Negative things, evils in the world serve their purpose as good does as well. And we have look at the bigger picture. So there's something about a lesson, an event in your life that you may not see it now, but it's going to serve its purpose. And it may be very difficult to go through. Very difficult. But there's something about it being necessary for your growth or important in your life. It's important in your story. You may not know about it now, but it's going to serve its purpose long term. We're going to have to take a look. I'm curious now. Where is the light at the end of the tunnel? So let's take a look at external energies for you. External energies for Aquarius. We have the Two of Pentacles. So someone was trying to juggle and manage different things. They could have been juggling people, juggling things. And we have the Six of Swords. Someone was not able to move past something. So it's like they came forward acting like they wanted to fix things with you. But this person, realistically, they could not move on from what happened. They still held on to it. That's why they had vengefulness in their heart. They told you what you wanted to hear, what they thought you wanted to hear, but they wanted some kind of revenge, or they wanted to one-up you. So they might have gone back and forth, like, I do want to fix things with this person, but I just can't let go of what they did. Wow, yeah, this person could not let go of something in the past. Some of you, maybe they felt like you juggled them. It's going to be for select few of you, and they could not move past this. They could not let go of it. So they came back to betray you. Some of you, it's not that you juggled them. Maybe they think you did, or they thought you did, or it's something else, okay? It's not going to be for everybody, but they did want to. It's just showing that they could not move past this, whatever this was. Some of you, you maybe did have something else that you were juggling with them. Maybe it was your career, it was something else, or maybe you chose someone over them, or they feel this way. They could not move past this. We have the Ace of Swords, and now someone has clarity and truth. So let's see what else. We have the Hierophant. Oh, okay. Someone was getting truth and clarity of a relationship, a commitment. So it is a situation where somebody found out that you were dating someone else, seeing someone else, or you got into a relationship with someone. And they could not let go of it. The fact that you didn't choose them, you chose someone else, you moved on. Whatever this Hierophant is, maybe you dated someone else. Maybe you committed to something else. Like I said, maybe it was at work or a job that you were juggling with them. Maybe they thought you had someone else. Some of you, you did choose to commit to someone, and they had had it out for you ever since. They just could not let this go. We have the Three of Cups. Yeah, it's like they found out that you're celebrating, you're in a commitment, and you reunited with someone, or you're celebrating. Some of you, this is future energy. It's like they find out that you're moving on and you're committed, or you had this happen before and they could not move on from it. Some of them will go back and forth about you for a long time because they won't be able to let you go. But I see them finding out that you're committed and in something else. Some of you, this is the past. They found out you were with someone and they wanted revenge. So just place it where it belongs. Actions and intentions. Actions. The High Priestess, and intentions. The Eight of Cups. So in actions, we have them staying very silent, staying quiet, staying silent, being secretive, but being intuitive and picking up on something. And then we have the Eight of Cups. So with their intentions, they wanted to walk away or move on. So it's like they came back, they betrayed you, and then they plan to just stay quiet, hide, walk away, and move on with their life. The Page of Cups reversed, fake friend energy. Very fake. So yeah, it's like they really don't care. They don't have sympathy. They don't have empathy. They're just going to stay quiet and move on with their life. They were fake. They literally only came back to betray you. The Ten of Swords. Oh my gosh, this is a fake person, a fake friend, someone who acts like they care about you. Okay, like the friendship card, they care about you. You guys have fun together. They seem genuine, but it's in reverse, so it's fake. They were not genuine with you. They were not a genuine friend, or they didn't genuinely care about you. Their apology was fake as well. Huge betrayal. Let's take a look at damaged confessions. Damaged confessions. We have, I feel you slipping away and I don't know what to do. So some of you in the future, I feel like they're going to be going back and forth about you and unable to move past things. And I see that when they find out that you have a relationship or a commitment, Yeah, I see them kind of worried. It's like they feel you slipping away. This may also be when they come in to betray you. It's like they can feel you moving on in your life. They can see you doing well, and they decided to come back to keep you stuck on them and to betray you. They didn't want you moving on, so they came in to cause you a very bad betrayal so that it would take you a very long time to move past things. Some of them did that on purpose, because I see like a lot of work, very pissed off for a long time, needing to work hard for a long time to move past this or to move on. Because some of you, it's material loss, but it's also emotional betrayal. Like you feel genuinely so hurt and betrayed by this person. So it's going to take you a lot of work to recover financially, but also emotionally as well. And some of you, they did this because they felt you slipping away. Low self-esteem. This person has a very low self-esteem. They could be very insecure. That could have been an issue that you had with them while you dealt with them in your life, whoever it is to you. They were insecure. Maybe they felt not good enough, not pretty enough, not this, not that. I'm still in love with you. I kind of feel like this is what they are projecting when they come in. It's like they don't want to lose you. They feel insecure without you. They still love you. But as we can see, it's very fake. Even at the end, it's like they don't care. They had no value for what it is that they took or damaged. They just tossed it away like junk. And this could have been things that were very important to you, very sentimental, or things that you worked very hard to get. Things that you cannot replace. These things could be irreplaceable. And they just plan to stay silent and walk away. So they come in acting like they still have love for you. And then we have, I hurt you before you could hurt me. Yeah, that's where that revenge comes in. You know, you may have made them feel some type of way in the past, whether it was justified or irrational on their end. It doesn't matter. Like, people can be so delusional. Oh, you hurt my feelings when you made a joke. I'm not going to tell you I feel hurt. I'm just going to get revenge later. There are people out there like that. They won't communicate that you hurt them or they felt some way. They just take it out on you later. Or they feel like you betrayed them and you wronged them. So now they're going to spend their life torturing you. There's people out there like that. They do not stop. They don't back down. And it'll be for something so small and delusional. Some of them felt like you hurt them in the past, and others of them could be something else. I feel like you'll know what it is. But they rushed to hurt you. Like I said, they wanted revenge. This was tit for tat. And they wanted to win this time. You hurt them in the past, or so they feel. So they want to hurt you first. I need to feel in control. So this person may have been losing control in their personal life, depending on what they're going through. If they stole something, if they took from you, maybe they have addictions. So they probably lost control in their life and they needed some kind of control. Some of them just needed control over you. I will be with anyone just to avoid being alone. We have jumps into relationships, settles with anything, avoids healing, and avoids emotions. So this could be someone who's codependent on others. They are in and out of relationships. They jump into things and then they're single and then they jump into something else. They could be a bit of a user for some of you. They use people or they just can't be alone. They're very codependent. And it says always missing you, but you would never know. So there's a part of them that they do have love for you. But it's weird. It's not showing in the cards. It's showing to me that they are very fake. They're saying what they need to say to manipulate you, and they wanted revenge. I mean, all hate comes from a place of love or admiration. So as much as they want to convince themselves that they hate you and they want revenge and they did this to you because you deserved it, or they felt hurt in the past, at the end of the day, it comes from wounds because they cared about you, they loved you. Is this somebody that I think you should have in your life? Not really. I mean, it depends. It could be a family member. Maybe they're just going through addictions. Maybe that's why they have no empathy and no sympathy, no regard, no respect, no remorse. They could be involved in some kind of addiction here, and that's why. And in my mind, I can do no wrong. There's that lack of remorse, lack of respect, lack of remorse. They don't want to look at what they're doing. They don't feel that they're doing anything wrong, which is why, again, it's like they feel justified. They feel like you hurt them before, so now they can hurt you. But some of them, they really, really betray you in some kind of way, like materially or something. And then we have you make me feel insecure. So yeah, very insecure, low self-esteem. So that's from the deck Damaged Confessions. If you guys like this deck, you can find it on my website or in my Etsy shop. This is what it looks like. This is the finished product. The cards that I use are the prototypes, so these are not the finished product. This is what it looks like. There's 100 cards in this deck, and they are designed to navigate toxicity within connections. All right, so let's take a look at your personal or independent energy. The Hanged Man. So you may be staying away from this person. You may be feeling very stuck on what they did. We have the Four of Pentacles. You may have to save your money for a while. You may be very stuck on what they did, how things turned out, what they, the loss they caused you, or how they betrayed you. I also see that you're going to stay away from them. You will stay away, and I see you not really willing to give to them anymore. You may not want to share your resources, your time. You may not feel very generous to this person anymore. You're definitely not going to want to give anything to them anymore. But some of you may really need to save your money after this because they're going to cause some kind of loss here. I'm sorry to say. And the Three of Wands. So we have waiting. I feel like you're very stuck on the betrayal. You're going to hold on to it. And you may be waiting to hear back, waiting to hear news about this. And there's that communication, that news that comes in. You're waiting to hear back. You're waiting to find news. You're waiting for police officers. You're waiting for police officers to contact you with their whereabouts or with your stuff. Or you're waiting to hear about some kind of a verdict or something. You're waiting for information. And the Nine of Pentacles. Something about being free, independent. And we have the Five of Cups. Sadness, loss, and regret. Wow, it's almost like you may find out that they are getting released. They may get released after what they've done. And like I said, whatever it is that you find out, supposedly it's supposed to help you move on, but it's like it's going to make you feel worse. There's something that weighs you down and you're shocked. So it could be that they are getting released. What is this Nine of Pentacles energy? What is this Nine of Pentacles energy? The Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning, and the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. We have you also getting free and independent of something. You may end up moving past whatever this is. And there's going to be a lot of regret. Like I said, some of you, they're going to find out that you are moving on into a relationship. They may go back and forth about you for a while, unable to move past something, unable to let you go. And then they find out that you are involved with someone new. Like the Commitment card and the Three of Cups, celebrating. We have commitment, we have reunion for some of you. And this is a passionate new beginning. And we have the Ten of Pentacles, like full-blown commitment. So they may really regret that when they find out that you're moving on, but look at what they did. So, I mean, there is love here. Just in the moment when they do this to you, they're not present. It's like their soul has left their body. So some of them could be involved in substances. Some kind of crime or substances where it's like their vessel is empty. Their higher self is not in their body. Because I see love and regret and remorse when you move on. But when they did this to you, they didn't seem to care. Some of you, this happened already a while ago and they didn't care. They had no remorse. Some of them took from you, damaged something or stole something, destroyed something for you. And yeah, it's like when they see you in the future moving on, happy, they have a lot of regret. The Star in reverse. Oh, my deck is upside down. Well, we'll take it. It's meant to be. So this person is going to be losing hope. They're not getting some kind of wish fulfillment. They're not happy. And I see them going through issues. Maybe being shut out of your life, not having finances, maybe dealing with poverty. They could be homeless and poor and broke. They could be living on the street. Some of you, they're going to be incarcerated. They may be in jail for a long time. They're not getting their wish, that's for sure. The Queen of Pentacles, there you are. So you are committed. You're doing well again. You're back on your feet. And this person is in recovery. So it all goes back onto them. And it is going to cause them to reflect. Yeah, their manipulation and how they wanted to come in and work with you. They used your love and your emotions against you. The fact that you love them. They used that against you. Wow. So there is some light at the end of the tunnel. Some of you, this happened already a while ago. And you could be recovering now and moving on in life. And they're going to really regret what they did. Some of you, this is happening right now. Now let's get some blessings for you. Blessings for my Aqua or dealing with Aqua or collective. We have emotionally fulfilling. It says relationships, friendships. It says moving, careers, family life, jobs, lifestyles, and changes. So whatever you've got coming in your life, you are going to be emotionally fulfilled. I do see that. It's like you got love in your life. You have stability. You have a passionate new beginning. This person may even try to reach out when you're in the midst of all this. Like they're going to find out that you have commitment. You're celebrating. You have a lot of happiness coming. A lot of happiness. Conflict resolution. We have strengthening bonds, resilience, relief, connection, refriending, peace, harmony, and reestablish. Some of you are going to squash conflict with somebody. It could be the person that you're going to be committed to. So there could be someone that you fell out with and you're going to be reconciling with them. Look at this, commitment and reconciliation, reunion. So you could be getting back together with someone that you care about. Okay? Could be someone else. It doesn't have to be a partner. It could be a friend, a family member. I don't think it's this person who betrayed you. It would be someone else. And new skill. So some of you are coming into a new skill. It says helping and teaching others, service to others, successful, top provider, money, relief to others, and good karma. So the blessing in this is that you'll be in service to other people, which actually attracts good karma. And you could end up being the top provider for this field. Maybe in your community, in your town, maybe it's in your field. Like you may rise to the top and be a top provider. You may be very successful or very popular in what you do in your service. And it's going to bring in a lot of money. A lot of money in abundance. So that'll be really good. So some of you will come into a new skill, and that could be how you get back onto your feet. You may have to work really hard for a long time to recover from this loss, but you will. You'll get it back. So in the moment, you know, things may seem very heavy. You may be like this in the moment, or when this is happening, very distraught, very devastated. What am I going to do? I worked so hard for this. It's going to take so long to recover. But little do you know, in the future, it's like you're going to be okay. And you're going to be very emotionally fulfilled in the future. You have love in your life. You have people that love you. You could have a new job, a new skill, and you're making money. And you're going to be doing okay. You're going to be okay. So I hope that this reading gives you a little peace and a little clarity when you guys are going through this. And, you know, this won't be for everybody, but for those of you that it is, you know, I have nothing but sympathy for what you're going through, and I hope it gets better for you, and it will. It looks like it will. Okay, there's something about, look at the bigger picture. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Maybe this is what pushes you in the direction of getting this new skill, and you may end up being very successful at this. You know, everything has a reason. Sometimes we go through loss and loss and loss, and it seems bad, but then it pushes us on the right path. And then we get it all back 10 times. So that could be what's happening here. And in the end, this person is going to be very stuck on you and very remorseful and regretful as you get blessed with everything that you've wanted. Some of you, there's a lot of money here as well. 10 of Pentacles. All right, you guys, so that is your reading. I really hope that this resonated for you. And if it didn't, feel free to check your other signs. Don't forget to hit that like button or subscribe or hit the bell so you can get notified when I post new videos. Thank you.